World far ahead in time, we meet Catherine Mills, a part human and part machine who works at Harbinger Corporation. She finds herself in the factory when an unexpected message invades her mind, presenting a video showing an anomaly with a robot called SAR in the Harbinger Vision Training Facility. She immediately informs her boss about this discovery, mentioning an impressive reprogramming count of 1.2 million in less than a day, something entirely unprecedented until now. Her boss praises her for this discovery. Next, we are at a military base where Captain Damon Bukes asks one of his men, Drifter, for an update. Drifter informs him that they have been called for another training exercise, and the weather is quite bad. Bukes is not pleased, and upon noticing Mills nearby, approaches the person responsible for the implants to ask what is happening. He is told that they have been training frequently because they need experienced fighters, but there aren't many with combat experience left. Bukes, with no other choice, reluctantly accepts the orders. Before leaving, he is informed that Mills, a technician from Harbinger, has been assigned to accompany them. As they leave, Mills approaches Bukes to introduce herself, mentioning her role in observing the field hardware as a representative of Harbinger. Bukes, skeptical, assumes she is trying to find ways to cut costs. However, Mills clarifies that her company is a supplier for the military and not part of them. Bukes interrupts her, instructing her to keep pace and insinuating that she is evaluating them, asking her to turn off her ocular scanner. She explains that it doesn't switch off, which leads Bukes to emphasize the importance of keeping up and requests that she not scan him. Once aboard the plane, Mills introduces herself to Bukes' entire unit. As Mills tries to fill the gap, Bukes remains skeptical, maintaining the tension between them. With the plane's departure, the team advances through the facility, engaging in jest until they eventually emerge in a wooded area. Bukes orders Cutbill to deploy a drone, and warns the team to stay alert even though the exercise is a simulation. Once the drone is operational, they scatter across the terrain, with Mills following behind and spotting an unidentified drone among the trees, quickly locating its destination and positioning themselves accordingly. Drifter, accompanying Mills, asks for her help regarding his superior, while 3 unidentified surveillance drones hover above them. Drifter prepares to shoot, but Mills intervenes, trying to access the drones independently. Drifter updates the team on the encounter, and Hackett confirms that she has detected them too. Mills explains to Drifter that Harbinger created these new toys, but these specific drones have undergone quantum modifications, operating without human control. Drifter comments on the drone's awareness of their presence, while Bukes acknowledges the situation but urges the team to move forward quickly. Soon, their practice targets, basic robots, materialize, and Bukes quickly devises an attack strategy, assigning positions to everyone. Mills, once again following Drifter, casts a final glance at the unique drone that has a countdown. They commence their attack, using bullets, rockets, and explosives, a routine task for experienced soldiers like them, while the peculiar drones observe and record their tactics. Mills decides to follow one deeper into the woods, where she encounters a more sophisticated unit, an S. Although she is not surprised by the robot's presence, she is startled to find blood on its head. Her inability to access it increases her unease. She manages to glimpse and download a video from the robot, revealing disturbing footage of it in hand-to-hand combat, firing at individuals. Overwhelmed, she closes her eyes to process the disturbing information. When she reopens them, the S has vanished. A message arrives from the captain, signaling the end of the day's activities and the need to set up camp. As night falls, the team gathers, sharing war stories and moments of camaraderie. However, Mills remains apart from the group. Drifter feels drawn to observe her, leading to teasing from the others, reminding him that she is not human. They discuss the simplicity of their targets and the basic technology involved. Meanwhile, Mills dives into the acquired images. Drifter approaches her, sitting beside her, and asks about her previous exploration. She enigmatically mentions needing to explore the area. Drifter inquires about communications, but like the rest of the team, Mills still cannot establish contact, wondering why Bukes hasn't approached her directly. Mills speculates that perhaps Bukes simply chooses not to come near her, just as he does with everyone else, reflecting on the unfortunate connection between Bukes' history of kills and his reluctance to open up to her. Drifter argues that those kill numbers lack context, contributing to Bukes' hesitation. Seizing the opportunity, Drifter questions Mills' story about having received